Alright guys, how's it going? My name is Baris Edwards. My first name is really pronounced Baris Edwards. I'm half Turkish, half black. It's a Turkish name meaning peace, like peace and love. It's my first video, but I think it's long overdue and I need to start talking about some stuff. By the way, I'm in a sauna and that's the noise you hear in the background, the little heating machine. I want to share this text that I wrote to somebody, and I feel like the world needs to hear something like this. Well, backstory real quick. This guy that I'm about to talk, that I text, I used to be in the military with him. I was in the army with him, and you know that ended. We all went our separate ways, and I've been following him on Instagram forever. But I just recently reached out to him a couple weeks ago. And I don't know, I just felt like I like to check up on people sometimes, you know, especially if I haven't heard from you in a while. And this guy, I felt like I really needed to, you know, check up. Something just told me to check up on him. I'm assuming it was God. But I started talking to him, you know, it was just basic, whatever. And then he told me something. I think he had an issue in life, and he told me it. And then I kind of gave him some pointers, or what I thought, you know, would be the best thing for him to do. And then from there, it turned into, we've been, you know, texting back and forth a couple weeks now, and it turned into, you know, me helping him, you know, encourage him, giving him words of encouragement, and trying to help him build his self back up. But really, it was more than just that. It really is more than just that. It's me helping him, thinking I was just helping him, but in reality, helping him also helped me. And I'm going to share with you exactly what I wrote. He said something along, I'm just going to get into it. This is what I text him. I don't care how long it takes to respond. As long as you do, then we're still good. Life happens. But I understand everything you're saying, and honestly, bro, you already got the hardest part down. Most people don't have the balls to admit the wrong they're doing. Most people will never say exactly what you just said. Most people will continue to make excuses and put blame in other things and people. The fact that you know exactly what you're doing and aware of yourself, you're already ahead of 99% of people. You know you have issues and you know how to handle them. You just keep losing motivation. You keep thinking it sounds too good to be true. You keep thinking since you've been this way for however long that you're going to stay this way. Or it's too late to change. Or it's too scary to change. Fuck that. You know why you want to change. You just have to keep reminding yourself. You need to be your motivation. You need to take all the bad in your life and sit down with it. Understand why it happens and what you can do to stop it. Then do everything in your power to change it. It might mean you have to cut some people out of your life for a moment, or start saying no to things you usually say yes to, whatever that may be. You have to have self-discipline and self-accountability. Those are two very important traits you need to recover. Yes, you're gonna have to sit down, look in the mirror, and evaluate everything. All the good and all the bad. Yes, it's scary. Yes, some things will hurt. Yes, changing ways that we've been so used to is gonna be uncomfortable. But man, it's all worth it. I'm telling you, that shit's worth it. I got tired of the same shit happening. I got tired of feeling the same shitty feelings. I got tired of lying to myself and others. I got tired of having the fake feelings or thoughts. I got tired of certain people treating me certain ways. I got tired of being broke. I got tired of being played emotionally by people and setting myself up for failure. Bro, I just got tired of everything. And you want to know what made the change? The fact that I was the one either causing the mess or allowing it to happen. After it's all said and done, I was the one in control the whole time. Once I realized that, I changed. Once I realized that I was in power of everything that had to do with me, I shifted. I told myself, if I can be in control of the bad, I should be able to be in control of the good, to a certain extent, obviously. So I started changing my ways. It took lots of time, blood, sweat, tears, and effort, but it happened. Honestly, it was a lot easier than I thought and happened faster than I expected. It always starts and ends with you. Yes, people can do shit that you can't control, but how it affects you is something you can control. And to answer the God part, I know it's hard to believe sometimes, may even sound crazy and like some fake magical shit. But yes, he's in control. I don't know what God looks like or if he's even a he, but something is in control. What we call God, I believe, is in control of everything, good and bad. And it's hard to believe he exists when bad things are happening. Like, why would God let me suffer? Why would God allow these things to happen? One thing we're in 100% control of, and not even God can control, is our free will. That's one thing we have. You have free will to do whatever you want to do in this life. As long as you're ready to deal with what comes with it, you're able to do whatever you want in this world, good or bad. So yes, God sees you struggling, and maybe he's not helping at the moment, but he's not helping because you keep acting like you got it handled. Think of it like teacher and student. Teacher always says, if you have any questions, then ask me, right? You as a student are taking the test without asking questions. So the teacher assumes you got it handled. Next thing you know, you turn it in, you get an F on it. Then you complain to the teacher about how you weren't taught this and struggled with that and blah, blah, blah. Bruh, teacher says, well, you knew I was here the whole time. Why didn't you ask for help? You kept taking the test and doing your own thing. I assumed you had it covered. So it's the same with God, bro. And you. Yes, he's there allowing things to happen. But if you don't speak up and ask for help, he's going to act like you got it taken care of. Even though he knows you're struggling, but he doesn't want you to come to him because he told you to. He wants you to come to him because you want to come. You know what you got to do, man. You just need to sit down, look in the mirror, and have that talk with yourself and God. Then once you have that talk, you need to start putting action behind your thoughts. Remember this. I heard it from somewhere, but I can't really remember. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You want to start seeing change? Change. Be exactly what you want in life. Like, and it really is that. Like, a lot of people complain. That was the whole text message, but I feel like that's very powerful. The God part as well, but definitely you are the reason why you're in the situation you're in. Yes, there are a lot of factors in everybody's life, right? There's a lot of shit that could happen, a lot of things that other people might do that cause you to be in here. Yes, like I have a cousin who, I tried to help him out, little one-on-one sessions and shit like that, and try to give him the game that he needs, that I know works. At least it works for me. And, you don't know if it works for you or not unless you try. So I try to get him to do the things that worked out for me. And he kept making excuses. And one of his excuses was, One of his excuses was, oh, if my dad was in my life, probably, everything wouldn't be like this. He didn't say it like that, but he said something else. But that's basically what he meant. He said, if I had my dad in my life, maybe I would have, had what I needed to not be in this situation. And then I told him, I was like, bro, okay, yes, the reason you're in a situation might be because of your parents. Yes, but it's not the reason why you're still in it. You're still in it because you're not doing anything to get out of it. You keep putting blame on this person. You keep putting blame on that person. Yes, man, that's like me walking down the street and I don't know, fucking somebody pushes me down and then I'm on the floor with a broken leg. Okay, yes, my leg is broken because he pushed me down, but why am I not at the hospital yet? Why haven't I fixed my leg yet? It has nothing to do with the guy. It's because I'm sitting on the ground crying that the motherfucker pushed me down and shit like that. If you want something fixed, you need to do it. Nobody is ever going to give a fuck about you more than you. That's something I had to tell myself multiple times. That's something I had to tell other people that. Like, that's what it is. Everything. It doesn't matter if there's a million things going wrong in your life right now. It doesn't matter. What are you doing about it? And you can have a million excuses as to why you're not doing something to fix it. I work 3 jobs, I got kids, I got bills, I got da-da-da-da-da. Okay, at the end of the day, are you going to do it? So you're going to do it or not? You going to do what you got to do or not? Because if you're not, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with not taking things to the next level. But there is something wrong with complaining about it and not wanting to do anything about it. If you're going to complain, at least be working towards fixing it. If you're not going to fix it, why the fuck you complaining? You just complaining just to complain? I don't want to hear that shit, and nobody wants to hear that shit. So I don't know, man. Like, this is for anybody who thinks they need it. And I'm bringing up people, but I'm promising you, I am not trying to shame anybody or guilt anybody. I'm not trying to do anything. It is what it is. This is the truth. And that's all I speak is the truth. Because yes, truth hurts, but it also heals. Lies just hurt. I can't remember if I made that up or if I got it from somebody, but I feel like I made that up. If I didn't and I got it from somebody, I apologize, and hopefully you get your credit somehow, some way. But what you gonna do, man? You gonna sit there? You lost your job. Okay, what you gonna do? You gonna sit there and cry about it? Or you gonna go find another job? Your girlfriend left you. Okay, what you gonna do? Sit there and cry about it? Or you gonna go make yourself better and find a better girlfriend? Or boyfriend? Whatever, man. It's the same shit. Like, we can have any problem you have. Any problem. I don't fucking know. Hey, my gym, I don't have any money, so I had to cancel my gym membership, and that's why I got fat. No, that's not why you got fat. You got fat because you don't have the self-discipline in order to keep your fucking eating habits in check. That's why you fat. You're not fat because of working 3 jobs. You're not fat because you can't make time. Bro, we have 24 hours. Everybody's the same fucking 24 hours in a day. How is this person able to do everything and you can't do anything? You're just not using your time wisely. That's all it is. That's really all it is. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel any type of negative feeling. I'm not trying to put you down or belittle you or anything like that, because I was once you and still am. I'm in the recovering process. That's all. And man, I used to be everything. I used to be almost homeless. I was living on someone else's couch, not even caring about what to do. I had no income coming in, and I was just slowly giving up on life. I've been through probably almost any situation you could think of, negative situation. I've been there. I've been lied to, cheated on, laughed at when I was down, fucking job treating you unfairly. I'm going through that right now, honestly. And that's my main motivation for bettering my life at this moment. Yes. There's a lot of fucking people that just keep making excuses as to why this is not this and this is not that. Bro, long story short, if you want it fixed, you need to fix it. Don't wait on him. Don't wait on her. Don't wait on them. Don't even wait for me to come help you, because at the end of the day, if you're going to rely on somebody, you have to know that you have to go off their timetable. Everybody got their own problems in life. Everybody has their own shit they're going through. So for you to tell somebody that you need them right now and they need to stop what they're doing, that's fucking selfish. You wouldn't do that, would you? No, you can't fucking, 2 broken people can't fix each other. Like, I'm down to help people, but I'm going to help you when I get the time to. You forgetting that I got my own shit that I'm going through. But, usually people like that tend to not give a fuck, and they forget that other people have their issues too. Fix yourself, man. You want your shit fixed? You need to fix it. It's possible. I did that shit. I did a lot of shit. I did a lot. Because I want a lot. That's why. And that can be a separate topic for another video or whatever. And I have no problem talking about, I have no problem going over everything, every detail, everything. A lot has happened in my life. Every negative situation you can think of, most likely. Not every, but a lot, almost all of them. Sexual molestation, let's talk about it. I got experience there. Family disowning you and treating you like shit, let's talk about it. I've been there. Your own parents not being able to help you when you need the help, when it means the most. I've been there. Let's talk about it. Any of that shit, I'm down to talk about it. Just you. You're the only thing that matters. You're the only thing in your way. Russ, the rapper Russ, has a book called Get Out Your Own Way, or You're in Your Own Way, or something like that. And that shit's right. It's facts. I mean, there are other books out there too, other people saying the same shit, but that's just what popped in my head right now. It's the most recent thing I looked at, I think, or read. But it's right, man. You are the only thing stopping you, nothing else. All these excuses you keep talking about, no, because there's people that had all the world against them and they still overcame. What makes them different from you? They're not fucking special. They only seem special because you think you're not. Even like fucking famous people. They're only special because we make them special and we think we're not. Everything that person has, you have. The only thing that's stopping you is you. So please stop playing yourself. Positive thoughts at all times. I don't give a fuck what happens. Positive thoughts at all times. Stop playing yourself.